is not obliged to even look at that convention. But to the contrary, we did consult this and we tried to keep our definition as balanced as we can in the light of this convention. Despite the fact that it is not binding on Pakistan 2007 for its rectification by European Union. So you can assess the pace of that convention and its admissibility and its acceptability in European Union itself. And what was the benchmark? The benchmark was, wait a minute,
let's give Anwar Saab a minute to make his point and then you can respond.
And what was the benchmark? Only 5 states to rectify that signatory, to rectify that convention. And it took 6 long years. Still, every European nation has its own separate serious reservation on it. Council of Europe, there is a report, it was published by a very well-known writer, he is the author of many books on cyber laws and e-crimes. Calvert Jones, he is still a professor at the California Berkeley. His report was published in 2005. I have a copy of this report with me. Hard copy, I can send it to you and I can distribute it to you. Council of Europe Convention on Cybercrime Themes and Freedom. It is not a unanimous, it is not acceptable law or convention or piece of document internationally. This is my point.
Okay, thank you. And before I give it to you, Zaid, I believe Salman Sari also mentioned that neither USA nor Japan are signatory.
But that's quite irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Okay, take it on. Zaid, sorry, you want to add something, Salman?
You see, I tend to agree with Zaid here. Not when I tend to agree with what Zaid is saying. Not in terms of copying the law, but there is a lot of work on the law definitions and addressing specific issues. I think what Zaid will correct me if I'm wrong. It is good to align yourself with a law, which there is a convention which the United States has gone all the way down to the path till the time they refuse to sign it because they want to make
Okay. Zaid, basically Salman is concurring with you that we should sign a law.
Not sign. We should actually take alignment because
we should be aligned with such a law
because tomorrow all your cyber crimes, not all, most of your cyber crimes are going to be transnational.
Because most cyber crimes will be transnational, there should be an alignment with a transnational convention.
Some sort of convention.
With that,
you can have your, like the US has said, we agree to the rest of the stuff. We don't agree to these. We could always have elements that we do not agree to.
Okay.
I don't think we are giving up of sovereignty. We do that.
So Salman's point is that individual countries like the US might have the reservations, but they can say that we do not adhere to or believe in the following clauses, but overall there should be an alignment with the convention with the exception of clearly specified clauses. That's what I'm saying. And now, Zaid, why don't you go ahead on the importance of the Budapest Convention?
Right. There is no other international law or basic guideline on which any other country has followed its law. This is the only convention on which they have. एक चीज सलमान साहब ने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट की थी, मुझे frequently asked questions जिसके एंकर ने कहा था कि इसके अंदर अमेरिका ने रिजर्वेशन दी कि वो इस चीज को नहीं साइन करेगी. I'd like to clarify something. That reference that Salman साहब was with regard to the protocol, the petition protocol to the Cybercrime Convention, जो वो नहीं साइन करे. That we are not concerned about that because that has to do with xenophobia and EU CY meeting, which basically implements the Council of Europe Convention among its members. So if you go to the ITU, if you remember the ITU, automatically Council of Europe Convention also takes important role. Let me read out what they said. The US delegation delivered a presentation highlighting the Cybercrime Treaty of the Council of Europe as the only international instrument that provided a comprehensive legal framework for addressing cybercrime. This is an IT publication, sir. So I'm sorry, but I have to very strongly differ with any interpretation that the Council of Europe Convention has no relevance. It is not the case. I personally have been to the Council of Europe Convention secretary myself. I have also been interacting with the Department of Justice in the US, and they are all of the same view that fight cybercrime. Your legislation needs to be in compliance with this. If you go to the International Telecommunication Union website, which is basically something Pakistan, again I must repeat it apart, then the documentation there for harmonization of national laws refers to the use of the Council of Europe Convention on Cybercrimes. So there is nothing else in the world except this convention. And for us to turn around and say this is not relevant and we want to do something different would actually find us in jeopardy tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
One more thing that Rabbi Sahab,
Salman Saab.
one more thing that Rabbi Sahab, you mentioned in your preamble, that this is why it's causing a bit of a problem for lay people like me, is that you just mentioned that this is penal law and it is not for promotion of anything, this, that, and the other. And that is what causes me a big pain, because on page 73 is exactly opposite of what you said of this. Either that should be deleted completely, otherwise the RE is signed off.
I'm having difficulty hearing
Can you hear me now?
No, not.
Okay.
Part of this law.
Salman Ansari is saying that Anwar Saab had spoken in his preamble that this law is not intended to promote the IT industry or what have you. It's a penal law. But Salman is reading out. Salman, tell me, I'm reading out.
It is to.
I'm glad Salman reading out the objectives exactly very well. Yeah, that's very right.
मुझे बताया मैं पढ़ता हूँ क्या पढ़ता
You see, it mentions exactly.
Yeah.
For instance, confidence increase the image of Pakistan.
So in other words,
IT
in the statement of objectives and reasons, Salman Sali is quoting Mr. Uwais Ahmed Khan Nadari as saying, by establishing a proper mechanism for investigation, prosecution and trial for electronic crimes in the field of ICT, inter alia we will achieve a sense of security, safety and protection will prevail in each and every segment of society that uses or deals with IT and telecom. B, increasing rate of electronic crimes will be curbed. Ye ho raha hai. C, soft image of Pakistan will be developed in the world. D, the confidence of bankers and customers in electronic transactions will be enhanced and consequently boost e-banking e-commerce. E, IT entrepreneurs, and we have several of them here, will have more secure cyberspace which will be friendly and congenial to their business. G, F, Pakistan will be able to take another leap forward toward a paper-free economy. And G, it will promote the whole ITC sector and build confidence in the society to accept the use and more information. Is this what you want to do?
So this is the objective. You see, if this is going to be a part of the law, then
I
you
will
say,
second that statement of Mr. Salman Ansari.
if this is to be a part of the law,
Michael.
if this is going to be a part of the this statement of objectives integral, then all this nonsense, mumbo jumbo should go out. You should just say it's a penal law and specific for certain objectives. Then I'm comfortable with it. Because when I'm not a lawyer, but if I see this is a law and some lawyer who doesn't like me or a judge doesn't like me, this is a part of the objective. This dilutes whatever else you're saying. But when I see this, I assume penal law means I can be thrown in a Diyala jail and left to rot. So that should be very clear. It's not for my benefit. Most of the benefits here go to the government. And something which I have emphasized again, and the reason why I'm also sitting here, this is not in defense of the people that you're talking about in your statement of objectives. The statement of objectives is contrary to the law, the way it's been structured. That in essence is what my aim is.
You got all this, sir?
Absolutely right.